Welcome to the Warren Method, the ultimate channel for mastering Warren Buffett's wealth-building strategies. Today's deep dive tackles a game-changing topic. Warren Buffett. 5 retirement wealth plans you need. #Warren Buffett. This 50-minute episode reveals how Buffett's principles guide the rich to secure a wealthy retirement. Perfect for investors planning their future, entrepreneurs chasing financial freedom, or anyone wanting a worry-free retirement. We'll explore why retirement planning is critical in 2025, 5 wealth plans inspired by Buffett, a detailed case study, a comparison with other gurus, trends for 2026, and an extended Q&A with actionable steps. Plus, we'll uncover mistakes to avoid to protect your portfolio. Drop a yes in the comments if you're ready to retire rich with Buffett's plans. Subscribe to the Warren Method and hit the bell for weekly deep dives. #retirement investing. Picture Warren Buffett as a kid in 1930s Omaha, delivering newspapers, saving every dime. By age 11 in 1941, he bought his first stock for $38. Decades later, his $900 billion Berkshire Hathaway empire proves his disciplined approach works. Let's uncover how the rich use his plans to retire wealthy. Retirement planning is a $50 trillion market in 2025, yet 60% of Americans fear outliving their savings. The average 401k balance is $127,000, far from the $1.2 million needed for a 30-year retirement at $40,000 per year. Warren Buffett's $900 billion empire, as of October 2025, thrives on investments like Coca-Cola and Apple, delivering income and growth. #investing. Buffett's edge: he prioritizes compounding and discipline. His 1988 letter said, "Time is the friend of the wonderful business." In 2008, he invested $5 billion in Goldman Sachs during the crisis, earning $500 million yearly in dividends. His latest 13F filing, August 2025, shows $189 billion in cash, ready for long-term bets. Grok. Render type equals render_inline_citation. 1/Grok. Rendered: the rich use Buffett's plans to build portfolios that last decades. Mistakes like undersaving or chasing trends cost millions. In 2025, 70% of retirees rely on Social Security, $1,900 per month average, barely covering basics. Buffett's approach avoids these traps. Comment: are you saving for retirement? Write yes or no to join the discussion. #retirement planning. Plan 1. The rich build dividend income streams for retirement, a Buffett cornerstone. #Warren Buffett. Buffett's $1.3 billion Coca-Cola stake, 1988, pays $704 million in dividends yearly in 2025. His $25 billion Apple stake, 2016, generates $1 billion annually. Dividends provide cash flow without selling assets, ideal for retirement. To copy, invest in high-yield stocks. Steps: 1. Screen for greater than 3% yield on Finviz, X, Chevron 4%. 2. Buy via Vanguard or Fidelity. 3. Use DRIP plans to reinvest dividends. 4. Hold 10+ years. 5. Track with Morningstar. 6. Diversify across 5 to 10 stocks. Buffett's rule: income ensures freedom. In 2026, dividend ETFs like SCHD 3.5% yield, shine. A viewer invested $15,000 in VYM, earning $450 per year. In 1995, Buffett's Wells Fargo stake grew 10x with dividends. Comment: do you own dividend stocks? Share below. #retirement investing. Plan 2. The rich avoid speculative bets like Buffett shuns crypto or gold. Hashtag retirement planning. In 2011, gold hit $1,900 per oz, but Buffett bought IBM for $10 billion, doubling in value. In 2025, he skipped Bitcoin $70,000 for Occidental Petroleum $8 billion, up 20%. His 2011 letter called speculation a loser's game. Speculative bets like NFTs crash fast, risking retirement. To copy, focus on fundamentals. Steps. 1. Screen stocks on Yahoo Finance PE less than 15x. Bank of America. 2. Avoid fads X. Meme stocks. 3. Invest in S&P 500 ETFs like VTI. 4. Hold 10 plus years. 5. Use Google Trends to spot bubbles. 6. Study Buffett's 13F. Is discipline save billions? In 2026, AI stocks may tempt speculators. A viewer lost $5,000 on crypto but gained 15% with VTI. Comment: have you chased trends? Share below. Hashtag investing. Plan 3. The rich diversify across sectors like Buffett's balanced portfolio. Hashtag Warren Buffett. Buffett's 2025 holdings include Apple, Tech, Coca-Cola, Consumer, Chevron, Energy, and American Express, Finance. His $44 billion BNSF by 2010 generates $23 billion in revenue, diversifying income. Diversification cuts risk without sacrificing returns. To copy, build a balanced portfolio. Steps. 1. Allocate 60% stocks, 30% bonds, 10% cash. 2. Use ETFs like VTI or BND via Schwab. 3. Rebalance yearly. 4. Track with Portfolio Visualizer. 5. Study Buffett's 13F filings. 6. Add 5 to 10 stocks across sectors. Buffett's rule: spread risk smartly. In 2026, diversification shields against volatility. Comment: is your portfolio diversified? Share below. Hashtag retirement investing. Plan 4. The rich start investing early to harness compounding, Buffett's secret weapon. Hashtag retirement planning. Buffett's $1.3 billion Coca-Cola stake grew to $25 billion by 2025, thanks to 37 years of compounding. A $10,000 investment in VTI at age 30 grows to $100,000 by 65, 7% return. Buffett started at 11, proving time is key. To copy, invest now. Steps. 1. Save $100 per month in Robinhood or Vanguard. 2. Choose low-cost ETFs, fees less than 0.1%. 3. Automate contributions. 4. Reinvest dividends. 5. Be patient. 6. Use compound calculators, investor.gov. Buffett's rule: time turns pennies into millions. In 2026, early investing beats inflation. A viewer started at 25, growing $5,000 to $20,000. Comment: when did you start investing? Share below. Hashtag investing. Plan 5. The rich hold cash reserves to seize opportunities and avoid debt, like Buffett. Hashtag Warren Buffett. Buffett's $189 billion cash pile in 2025 funded buys like Occidental Petroleum. In 2008, his $5 billion Goldman Sachs deal used cash, earning $500 million per year. Reserves prevent forced sales in retirement. To copy, build a safety net. Steps. 1. Save 6 to 12 months expenses in Ally Bank, 4% APY. 2. Use windfalls bonuses to boost cash. 3. Keep cash separate from investments. 4. Automate savings. 5. Avoid dipping for wants. 6. Replenish yearly. Buffett's rule: cash is king. In 2026, reserves protect against crashes. Comment: do you have a cash reserve? Share below. Hashtag retirement planning. Case study: Sarah, a 45-year-old entrepreneur, used Buffett's plans for retirement. Hashtag retirement investing. In 2018, Sarah had $80,000. Plan 1. She invested $30,000 in SCHD 3.5% yield, earning $1,050 per year. Plan 2. She avoided crypto, choosing $20,000 in VTI, up 90% by 2025. Plan 3. She diversified with 60% stocks, 30% bonds. Plan 4. She added $300 per month, growing to $120,000. Plan 5. She kept $15,000 in cash, avoiding debt in 2024's dip. By 2025, Sarah's portfolio hit $150,000, on track for $1.5 million by 65. Her approach mirrors Buffett's Apple stake, $150 billion in 2025. Comment: which plan will you try? Share below. Hashtag investing. Buffett versus gurus. Dave Ramsey pushes debt-free living, but Buffett uses strategic debt, X, BNSF. Robert Kiyosaki favors real estate, Buffett stocks. Susie Orman emphasizes savings, Buffett compounding. Buffett's edge: 10% per year returns since 1965. Hashtag Warren Buffett. In 2026, Buffett's plans outperform trendy bets. A viewer followed Buffett, gaining 12% with VTI. Comment: Buffett or another guru? Share below. Hashtag retirement planning. In 2026, retirement planning evolves with rising rates and AI tools. 5 trends. 1. Dividend ETFs, SHD 3.5% yield. 2. Robo-advisors, Wealthfront, 0.25% fees. 3. Bond yields, 4%. 4. ESG funds. 5. 401k automation. Hashtag retirement investing. Apply Buffett's plans. Buy dividends, avoid speculation, diversify, start early, hold cash. Steps. 1. Invest in VTI via Vanguard. 2. Use Morningstar for stock picks. 3. Save 15% income. 4. Rebalance yearly. 5. Study Buffett's 13F. 6. Use AI tools for projections. A viewer gained 20% with SCHD in 2025. Q&A, hashtag Warren Buffett. Best retirement stock? Coca-Cola, 3% yield. Start with $100? Use Robinhood for SCHD. Avoid speculation how? PE less than 15 stocks, Yahoo Finance. Why diversify? Cuts risk like Buffett's portfolio. Cash reserve size? 6 to 12 months per Buffett. Late start at 50? Save 20% income, invest in VTI. Resources? Buffett's letters, The Intelligent Investor, Morningstar. Buffett's 5 retirement wealth plans: dividends, no speculation, diversification, early investing, cash reserves, are timeless. In 2026, apply them to retire rich. Smash like, comment, takeaway, share. Poll: which plan is your favorite? Subscribe to the Warren Method. Next, Buffett's Wealth Secrets for Beginners. See you. Hashtag retirement investing.